28. So I am excited because I am starting the series of my free workbook, which is entitled Five Steps to Creating a Entrepreneurial Lifestyle for Creative Millennials. And I'll actually be walking through the workbook with you guys to kind of talk about what is a lifestyle and how do you go through those 5 steps. Today I'll be talking about how do you create your creative affirmation. So with my workbook, there are 5 steps to living a entrepreneurial lifestyle that I use myself personally to kind of become the life coach that I am today. Again, if you guys don't know, my name is Bianca Edwards. I am a creative millennial life coach, and I help millennials get over their fears and anxieties of becoming entrepreneurs. So within my workbook, there are 5 steps. The first one we talk about today, which is create your creative vision, create your creative affirmation. The next one will be to plan your creative vision, then define your creative aspiration, build your creative network, and then last but not least, invest in your creative space. So today I'll be talking about creating your creative affirmation. Why is creating your affirmation the first step? I believe a lot of times as creative millennials, we get so stuck in the idea phase that we have so many ideas that we have, so many things that we want to do, that we never really get past those and we let those things sit and rest, it becomes fear and anxiety. So sometimes you need encouragement and sometimes you need a push. It's going to push you into becoming the entrepreneur that you want to be. I know for me, a lot of times when I was going through my this process of planning everything out, I need to kind of talk myself every morning into being a creative millennial entrepreneur. Like today, I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I got ready and I said, okay, I'm gonna make a video. So let me get up and do this. And I had to tell myself last night, you're an entrepreneur. You get up early in the morning. Go ahead and do your stuff before you go to work, and go on for there. So with that, I created this affirmation that kind of speaks to the creativity within you, speaks to the creative person that you are. So here is the creative affirmation. You guys can say it with me. So I am a creative millennial entrepreneur. I have gifts and talents inside of me that are dope and awesome. Everything I create has the ability to bring me wealth, peace of mind, and true happiness. I do not fear what people say about my creative ideas because I create out of my heart, and those who need it will receive it. So the reason why I created this affirmation, because I want to address a couple of things. One, to identify that you are a creative millennial entrepreneur. You have the ability to create things, whatever you do, whether it be fashion, whether it be poems, whether it be being a changer or helping set up groups for a community project. You are a creative millennial entrepreneur. And being a creative millennial means that you are tech savvy, you have dope ideas, you have the ability to run your own business, organization. That's who you are. Also, your gifts, you want to be able to address your gifts and your talents. What are you good at? What do people say that you're good at? What is something that just comes to you naturally and easy, and something that flows through you? So understand that you have gifts and talents, and to know that those gifts and talents make you authentic, make you dope, make you real, like make you make you who you are. So acknowledging that you're an entrepreneur, acknowledging that you have gifts and talents. Then identifying that those gifts and talents have the ability not only to bless others, but to bless you as well. I oftentimes say, whenever I'm feeling down, I go to my creative giftings. Like when I'm stressed out or when I feel like I'm burnt out or anxiety starts to kick in, I start making bracelets just because it puts me in a state where I'm using my hands, I'm at peace, I'm crafting things, I'm looking at my greatest creation. I'll show you guys one of the things that I made when I was really stressed out, and I needed to kind of take a break from life. And I made this beautiful bracelet. Well, it's like a bracelet set, but I made this when I was feeling really stressed and going through it. I was like, I'm just going to make something. And I ultimately made this beautiful work of art. It kind of goes with the set of red. And it kind of helped me get through the day. It took me a while to make it because I was just trying to plan it out, but it was making me at peace, and I was able to create a beautiful work of art in doing that. So again, it brought me happiness, it brought me peace of mind, it brought me, I was gonna bring me wealth because I'm gonna end up selling it. But those things right there, your giftings are for you to kind of help you keep you happy, but also can help others in their happiness as well. And then that's why I address fear, because fear oftentimes, as a creative entrepreneur, you sometimes doubt yourself that your gifts and your um, creative ideas are even worth people investing in. I remember my first vendors event, and when I was with my bracelets, and I was like, oh my God, I looked around at other people, and I was like, theirs looks so much better. Some people were doing paparazzi, and I was like, oh my God, they look like they've been doing these vendors events for all their lives, and they're gonna make money. I'm gonna sit here and have all these bracelets and not make any money. Lie. I ended up spending $70 worth of merchandise that day on my first vendors event, and I was so excited because this one guy came and bought like $30 worth of stuff, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. That right there, once I got into making sales, I got over the fear. I was like, your stuff is pretty dope. Like, who wouldn't want to buy it? And it's handmade. Like, come on, Bianca. So, I always wanted to address fear and anxiety, because that's the whole purpose of my coaching, to address your fears and your anxiety. So I address those things, and then I acknowledge the fact that whatever you do to create things, like whatever creative or gifting you have, is meant for those who need to receive them. Your creative giftings are not for everybody. You're not gonna please everybody, but whoever needs them will receive them. When I created this life coaching program, I said, whoever needs to have that business coach is going to reach out to me, and is gonna be receptive to the work that I give to them, because they need it. Ultimately, I'm there to help them. So whoever needs your services are gonna reach out to you. So that's the creative affirmation. And towards the end, I kind of give space and opportunity for you to create your own. So I use the subtitles when you are creating your creative mantra, the I am, the who I am. And as a creative millennial entrepreneur, you want to define who you are and say who you are, and acknowledge your gifts and your talents. So I am dot dot dot. I am a fashion designer. I am an artist. I am a blogger. I always put I am a creative fashion designer. I am an exquisite blogger. Put something in that kind of speaks to who you are. Second part, I have gifts and talents that are, and those gifts and talents, you call them what they are. They're dope. They're awesome. They're sweet. They're authentic. They're loving. Put definition to what that thing is. Third part, everything I create, the thing that you create, what does it have the ability to do? So everything I create blesses my family. Everything I create blesses my friends. Everything I create, kind of think broader in a sense. Everything I was going to bless my community. Is going to help my community get out of poverty, help my community get out of debt. Help my community become the more loving and family focused. And then the last one is I do not fear. You always want to address fear. Even though you may have it, you still want to address it, because ultimately, if you don't address fear, fear is going to rule your life. So that is the first part of my workbook, creating your creative affirmations. So after you guys create that creative affirmation and go through that process of writing everything down in the workbook, then take that creative affirmation and say it to yourself for the next 5 days. So for me, when I wake up in the morning, I say my creative affirmations for the next 5 days of who I am and how dope I am, and then I go throughout my day and then start to produce great work from there. So I hope this was you guys, and stay tuned for the second video, which is planning your creative vision. So love you guys. Yeah.